Well, hi, folks. Yep, it's Di. Well, it's been a while. Gotta think back a little bit. When was the last time I did a video? Oh, lordy. It's been a month. It's hard to believe a month has gone by. So, I guess I'm going to just title this video, It's Been a While. I'm going to catch you folks up a little bit on what's been going on with me and where I'm at with things and where the channel's going to go. What's the future hold in store. Basically, that's what this video is about. Excuse me for a second. Gotta have my coffee. Well, now I haven't put up videos in the last month for all kinds of different reasons. Where should I start? Well, the first reason, now, mind you, I should practice what I preach. Reasons for things, a lot of times, are just excuses, of course. But my excuses are the following. I've been working a lot. Seems like every time I think I'm going to get some time off, I don't get it off. It seems like I just can't get a work schedule that I can count on, where I can say, oh, well, I'm going to have this day off, I'm going to have that day off, I'm going to go out and I'm going to video, I'm going to do some trail hiking, I'm going to do this and that. No, it just has not gone that way. Second reason. Now this is closer to a good reason. The last 2 weeks, Sty has had the worst luck in the last 2 years with his health. Excuse me. You may hear me cough occasionally in this video, sitting here totally relaxed, but still coughing. And hopefully you can hear and understand me all right, because for the last 2 weeks, I've been suffering from walking pneumonia. When it kicked in, I couldn't believe it. It came on overnight. It came so fast. And I lost my voice. I literally, I couldn't talk. If you were more than a foot or two away from me, you were not going to hear me. A lot of people thought that was a pretty good deal. They thought, well, he should get that walking pneumonia more often. So, that went on for almost a week, almost a full week, where if I were to try to do a video, I'd have to hold a microphone right up to my mouth and speak, because you would never hear me. Now that doesn't mean I couldn't have done some videos where Sty kept his mouth shut for a change. It's kind of tough to do. Could have been done. So, in a sense, it's an excuse for not making a video. Other than that, all I have are excuses. Oh, not today. I'm just too tired. I got other things to do. I just can't. A lot of that going on. Well, I'm going to get away from that. We're going to get some video work done. One of the purposes of this what's going on kind of video is I want to do some things to kind of how would I put it? Pre-prep my video process and the number of videos and the types of videos that I'm going to be putting up. I want to pre-work in a sense and get into practice of changing my channel up a little bit with the number of videos that go up and the frequency of them. And winter's here. Winter's here. I'm not at 100%. I can't get out there and do the winter things I want to do. I just don't believe that I can physically manage some of the things I want to do out in the winter. So, I'm going to be doing a lot of videos from Stuy's good old recliner here at home. But, in order for me to do videos from home here, I need a little help from you folks out there, from my viewers. And it doesn't have to be just subscribers, all my viewers. Any suggestion is going to help. So what I'm looking for is suggestions from you folks on what types of topics you would like Stuy to cover in his videos from home throughout the winter to get us through the winter. Let's talk up some topics. There's a lot of things actually we can do as far as video content right from the chair here. What a lazy man's approach, huh? That doesn't mean that I won't be going outdoors, but it's not going to be very frequent. I do have one hike I want to make, and that's in the Lost Creek Falls during the winter. Now that it's freezing up, everything's freezing up and we got snow. I was going to hike out there a little over a week ago. I was all geared up. I was ready. I mean, I've got my winter gears all set up. I'm ready to go. Man, let me out, let me hit the trails. Well, then I got walking pneumonia. Well, I'm sure as heck I'm not going to take that 3-mile round trip to Lost Creek Falls. It's not a huge elevation issue there. It's only a 200-foot drop down a 1.5-mile trail to the falls and another 200 feet uphill coming back. As long as there's not a lot of snow. Last week would have been perfect. Not a lot of snow. Actually, the amount of snow there was maybe up to my ankles. Well, now, this week, we've got snow halfway up to my knee going in there. And I suspect by the time I've got time off to make that hike, I'm going to have snow clear up to my butt. Now, in my transition from Camp WTF to central Wisconsin, before I had my heart attack, I lost a lot of gear. One of the pieces of gear I lost was a pair of snowshoes. So I don't even have a pair of snowshoes to use to get in to some of these locations. So I'm trail breaking if I go in. So it's a little extra work, So Stuy's got to make sure that he can physically handle that trip. Gives himself plenty of time to get there, plenty of time to get out, blah, 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 yeah. All the reasons that are nothing but excuses. Okay, so Stuy will be getting outdoors occasionally this winter, but not that much. So I do need your help. What kind of topics do you want Stuy to talk about? What kind of information would you like to receive from me? Do you want to hear more Stuy stories? That's kind of a foolish question because I get messaged all the time. What's the next Stuy story? When are you doing the next Stuy story? Don't you have another Stuy story? What's the matter with you, Stuy? Where's your Stuy stories? Well, I don't know that I would ever. I'll run out of Sty stories probably the day before my funeral. So, but to help me on Sty stories, even throw me some topics. Um, what would you like to hear some Sty stories about? My life has covered so many different things. I have been involved with so many different things over my life. I'm going to actually do a video about that. Just the whole array of the things that Sty has been involved in over the years. So you got a general idea of where's this old boy been? What's he done through his life? Oh boy, I've been there. I've been there. I've done that. Um, um, so, but give me some direction. Give me some topic ideas. Yeah, if you want to hear a story about getting lost, let me know that. If you want to hear a story about a certain type of animal encounter, I bet you I have one. If you want to hear a story about crazy things that kids do in the outdoors, if you want to hear a Sty story about old folks and some of the somewhat interesting things that happen in the lives of old folks, give me some ideas. Help me out here. Let's get my channel up and just flying. And here's where I'm going with this. I have until I just had a beep, and I'm trying to figure out what beeped. Well, whatever it was that beeped, I don't care, because it's not affecting the video from what I can tell. Okay. Where the heck was I? Well, anyway, where am I going with this? Where I'm going with this is, at this point, I believe it's going to be, you're going to see me looking off this way once in a while. It's kind of a, I wish you could kind of see it, but I've got my televisions right here. My television's right, yeah, it's right there. So I can cheat and I can kind of zip around on, and my computer's hooked up to the TV, so I've got my channels up and I've got other things going on, blah, 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 blah. But I wanted to be accurate on this. At this point, it appears that my last day that I will be employed will probably be March 22nd. It may be 1 week before that, March 15th. Doesn't matter. Middle of March, close to the end of March. Once that happens, I'm a free bird. I have no work schedule. I have no commitments that I'm aware of yet. All I have is Sty time. And we're going to take advantage of that time. We're going to do a lot of videos. Now here's what the future and what I'm prepping for is going to add up to. I'm going to start in April. I'm going to start by doing, at this point, the plan is doing one live feed every week. And I'm going to pick a day, and I'm going to do a live feed on that day at the same time every single week. Sty's never done a live feed before. So, between now and the 1st of April, I will be practicing. Somewhere down the road here, I'm going to be doing a live feed. And I'll put a little video up telling everybody, warning them, you want to see a mess? Sty is doing a live feed on such a day at such a time. Jump on and see how bad he does. Because it involves technology. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. But we're going to have live feeds, one a week. And what I would like to do is post a minimum of 2 videos a week. We'll see what happens. But I suspect that in the absolute minimum, it's going to be 1 video, 1 live feed. And we're going to have a blast. We'll have a blast. And my live feeds are going to have, I don't know, they're going to have like different reasons for each. One might be topic based. Then the next one might be just open chat. Next one might be Sty stories or let's hear your stories kind of video. Live feed video. But that's where I'm going to take this. In with all of this, we're going to do outdoor videos. I got to take a quick look. Yeah, okay, I don't want this video to run over 30 minutes. Isn't that a surprise? A 30-minute video from Sty. He doesn't do those long ones, does he? But anyway, so to do all this, we're going to be doing like I said, we're going to be doing outdoor videos. I'm going to be getting out and about. We're going to be doing some hiking, fishing, camping. Good news, spoke with my doctor. I will be able to do overnighters this summer. So we'll be doing some overnighters this summer. Doggone it. It's about time. It's been 2 years since I had been able to do an overnighter, and I'm going to be doing several this summer. Now, I can't do week-long treks or anything of that sort, but I can definitely do overnight camping and or overnight turnarounds, and maybe the occasional 2-night camp here and there. But I'll be out there so much more. I gotta adjust the back of my chair. My throw keeps sliding down. My chair is it's an old recliner. It got a big hole in it. So I throw this camel throw on it just to keep from falling in the hole. Okay. So to do all this and to do live feeds, I needed some new equipment. I've got the cameras. I've got that kind of equipment that I need. My oldest son, he bought me this neat gadget. I'm using it right now to film this one. It's got 2 arms on it. It's got a big round LED light on the top, and the camera is mounted on one of the arms. It's like a tripod mount, but it's a flexible arm. The camera's off to one side and the light's up above, and what it does is it provides a lot of light, a lot less shadowing. I've got right here, you can see the pole and this light. This is a pole lamp, and on the top I've got a nice light fixture with a three level light in it, so I can adjust some of the light. Right here in front of me, oh, you folks have probably seen these before. Try to hold that up. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking backwards, I guess. There we go. You've seen these microphones. They're pretty reasonable. They run about $50 or so. But I've got that nice tabletop microphone. And that'll be for doing the live feeds. I'm not going to mess with the camera turnaround. But, okay, people call this a large screen TV. I don't have a large screen TV. I keep telling people that. they said, "Oh my gosh, Sty, your little apartment." And my apartment's small. It's very small. Um, my television is a 65-inch 4K, blah, 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 blah. I'm not getting into the technology of it. Yeah, my throw fell off, so who cares? I don't. If you do, care to yourself, because I don't want to hear it. Sty likes this old beat-up chair. Anyway, 65-inch TV. I had a 40. I bought that 65-inch TV and brought it in here. I didn't have any help. I bought an entertainment center for it. The entertainment center weighed 3 times more than the TV. Those TVs are huge. I drug that thing into my apartment by myself. Middle of the night after work one night, I went to Wally World and I decided I'm going to buy that big TV. I've always wanted a big TV. And I thought the 40-inch was pretty big to start with. But I thought maybe a 50-inch. That would be cool. I got there and I saw this 65-inch and there was a deal on it I couldn't pass up. It's a name brand. It's a good quality television. It's, like I said, it's 4K. Has everything I need or ever will need. So I bought it. Then I realized it won't fit on the little desk that I had my 40-inch on. So I had to buy an entertainment center. So I got television now with the entertainment center. And this wall that the TV's on, mind you, is only about 10 feet. That TV takes up half of this wall. Over half of this wall. So I don't call it a big screen TV. That's Sty's other world. It's like being in a whole nother world. When I watch this thing, I don't see anything around it. It's just all television. But what I think is sweet is I have my computers tied into it. So everything I do on the computer's on this TV. But I use a laptop, so I can grab my laptop, run with it, or I just plug it back into the TV, and there it is, big as day. I can read everything. Now, for doing live feeds, this is going to be nice, because I'll be able to read the comments so easily. So, yeah, there we are. So Sty's feeling pretty set up for the winter. The only thing I'm not set up for is all the topics that are available to discuss. I don't want to make that decision without a little help from you folks. So please do. Help me out. Give me some suggestions. Let's keep it clean. I do like the fact that children can watch my channel. There are a few times where it gets, you might want your kids to not pay attention to that. Or hopefully you're willing to explain some things to your children. It might get a little shade towards dark, but I don't go real dark on my channel. Yeah, I don't want that happening, so don't make any suggestions that are really dark. Please, good bushcraft-related topics, outdoor, hiking, camping, fishing, just general outdoors, enjoying the outdoors. Anything about survival, and Sty stories. Let's do some Sty stories, and with the live feeds, like I said, we'll have, some will be topic-based, some will be just open chat, some will be telling stories to each other. So let's make fun. Let's create a fun channel atmosphere, and over the winter, you can help me work on my channel, and we'll get it so that come April, boy, we're up and flying, and we're doing live feeds every week. We're doing a video at least every week, and we're getting outdoors, and we're covering topics and having a great old time. So, thanks for tagging along, folks. I know this is a long one. Take a look at it. Yeah, 25 minutes so far. Okay, so I've talked enough for tonight. I'm going to be looking at my sty story list. I got a list of sty stories, you know, things that I remember that I could share with you folks. And in my life, there's very little that I am unwilling to share with you. So yeah, sky is pretty, or let's say sty is pretty much the limit. If you want to hear something specific from me on a specific topic, just ask. If you don't ask, you might not get it. So I can't say no if you don't ask. So there you are. Hope this holds you over for a little while until I can make another video of a sty story or whatever comes up. And I'll keep you folks posted on what I'm doing. And like I said, when I decide to go live, I'll be doing a video, and it'll be like an intro video saying, Sty's going live on such and such a day at such a time. Now that's something I want from you folks, please. I hope you watch this to the end so you get this question. What day of the week and at what time do you believe is the best time for Sty to do a live feed where I can get most of you folks to jump on? What is the most opportune time, day and time, for you folks to watch a live feed? Let me know. And that's what I'll try to target. I'll take generally everybody's input on that issue, and I'll try to mold that into where we get the best exposure to you folks as possible. You know, I love live feeds. I watch some here and there when I have the time. But that's the whole thing, is usually the live feeds happen when I don't know they're going to be happening. So I miss them. I miss them. I get to watch them after the fact. And so I'd like to know that we're going to be doing live feeds starting in April on a specific date, on a day of the week, at a specific time every day. So every one of those days. So, okay, help me out on that topic. And until then, hey, thanks for tagging along. As always, Sty appreciates you taking the time to watch. And until next time, you all have a very, very nice day. Bye-bye.